Salutations, welcome to my channel. Today's going to be a little blog rant and also a little blind box opening. I know it's not beauty or skincare related. I'm not wearing any makeup. It's been a long morning, but I figured I would just kind of vent about our current situation and then change the mood by opening some fun blind box toys. So if you want to see this type of video, great. It's not bad. I'm not ranting about anything. It's just been a stressful few days. But if you want to skip a part to the blind box part, that will be the second part of this. So it'll be fun. I'm going to be opening, I got a few of these little Steven Universe minis, and I'm going to be opening these to try and cheer me up. Alright, so I'm going to start my rants. Okay. As you know, my channel is called Beauty Meow. It's because we like cats. I like cats. Me and my husband love cats. We have 5 cats. I am a huge stickler that you can have as many animals, different types of animals as you want, as long as you have the means to take care of them. So that means you can feed them, get them flea medication, and take them to the vet, make sure that they have everything that they need, that they can live a happy life. You know, if you need to get them toys, if you need to get them nip, you know, do what you need to do for your pets so that, you know, they're happy. If you have a dog, make sure you have the time to walk it, or you have the space if they need a yard, or, you know, a yard or something to play. Like, I'm a huge person for that. I don't mind if people have, like, someone has like 3 dogs, 5 cats, but if they take perfect care of them, that's awesome. So part of taking care of cats, like I mentioned before, is when they get sick, you have to take them to the vet. And oh my gosh, my cats have been sick. We have 2. We've been dealing with 2. Muta, a big fluffy Maine Coon, is like 20 pounds, has literally, like a month and a half ago, he went from being perfect to literally having his head like this. And like, you know, like he had just gotten over like a stomach issue, and now he's got this head tilt thing, and he had an ear infection, and we weren't sure if we were gonna have to have him operated on, so we had to give him oral medicine, and then he hated it and we hated it, and yeah, because he hates it so much because he's such a gentle beast. He's so big and he's so cuddly and he's so gentle and he's so loving, and so anything that we do to make him sad or discomforted, or any of our pets, it's heartbreaking to have to like hold your cat down and have him cry while you shove a pill down his throat. It's not fun, and so it's just emotionally draining for us. It's emotionally draining for him. He's finally to the point where we think he's gonna have his head tilt for a while. The vet says we should give it a few more weeks before we decide if we have to sedate him and have surgery on his ear. And so we're like, fine, we can finally kind of like not relax because he's still tilty and not completely unhappy, but we don't have to force him to take this medicine that he hates. And then 2 days later, my cat, the kitten, or one of my cat, because our husband and I, we have our cats, but before we were dating, I had my cat. So she's this calico, and she's very introverted. She's very, you know, by herself, but she's very loving at night. Like, she jumps on you and she purrs and she wants to be pet. And she just like wasn't eating. She would come up and she'd like, instead of like bounding up to you and running, she would just kind of weakly come by and just look at you like I'm in pain, nothing's good. She'd eat food and then throw it up. And like our little kittens that we rescued chase her around, but like she didn't even have the energy to like get away from them, and they were kind of like, yo, we're not playing with you, something's wrong. So I knew something was wrong with my cat. And so then last night, like, I kind of secluded her into our bathroom and kind of sat with her for like an hour just to like see if I could watch her. I gave her watered down wet food. She had a big litter box. We put all of her favorite blankets on the floor, and she just like kind of meandered very tenderly, I want to say. It was very sad, and just kind of laid in my lap and started hacking and coughing, and I was just kind of like, oh my gosh, my cat, and I'm like crying, and I'm like, oh, my cat's sick, you know. And it wasn't so much like, I don't think the worst of it, but it's like I was so emotionally drained from Muta being sick that now Kitten's sick, like literally like just a few days. And my husband had a melanoma cut off of his leg like Monday. And so like I've been like stressed and worried about that, even though he's like, dude, I'm fine, they caught it, everything's good, and I'm still like stressed out, and he's limping and in pain, and everyone around me is limping and in pain, and my cats, and I'm just like, oh man, it's just been hard. So we took her to the vet today for an emergency visit. The vets we go to are amazing. If you guys live in Broward County, Gentle Care Clinic is phenomenal. The vets there are amazing. Oh my gosh, my vets are phenomenal. If I lived an hour and a half away, I'd still consider like driving there if I had to. They are so good, so amazing. I love them. And they were nothing but nice, nothing but amazing, nothing but accommodating, even though they're very busy because they're so good and everyone knows how good they are. So we got her in for an emergency visit. The doctor seemed to think everything was fine. He thinks it might be like a throat infection. So they gave her fluids and anti-nausea medicine and I think like antibiotics and something else. And like she's in here with me now, which also means, which makes me sad, if it's super hot outside, this is where we let Smokey in. I know he's kind of visited me on this channel a few times when he's in here. So now we don't even have a place to put Smokey if he's overheated and hot. So we have to figure out what we're going to do with him if it gets too hot or if it gets thunderstorming. So it's like this whole thing is like, I love my kitties, you know. I don't know what's going to happen when I have kids if I'm this worried about my pets. If I'm like, oh my gosh, you're coughing, you're going to die. Like I'm probably, it's going to be bad. I have like anxiety about people that I care about being in pain and sick, and it just like, it breaks my heart. So she's in here somewhere. She's kind of like sulking because she wants to go in her favorite hiding spot, but until we know what's up with her, we kind of want to keep her segregated. Not so much because we think she's gonna give it to the other cats, but more so that we can keep an eye on her to make sure that she eats so that we can see how much she eats, see how much she drinks. This is an area, like obviously there's no cat vomit anywhere, but if she does start throwing up, we'll know it's hers and we can, you know, the vet said to like photograph it, and it's a fun, sad, just draining experience when you know, and it's just been going on for months with every cat when you have so many animals. And you know, we take them to the vet and they're like, oh, you again, who is it today? Because like we have 5 cats indoor, and then outdoor we have Smokey, and Smokey wants to be outdoor. I know some people don't like having outdoor cats. Smokey is ridiculously well taken care of. He gets flea medicine every 2 weeks. He gets fed 3 times a day. If it's raining or hot or he shows any sign of distress, he comes inside until he wants to go out. He goes to the vet for vaccinations. I mean, like, he's ridiculously well taken care of. He is just an outdoor cat. And all the neighbors know who he is. I mean, our whole neighborhood has outdoor cats, and we're like, that's the neighbor's cat, and that's the neighbor's cat, and our cat goes over there, and the neighbor's cats will come over here and we'll feed them, you know, like if we see that they have fleas, sometimes they'll be a little lax with their fleas, so we'll give them flea medication too. We're a very cat neighborhood, which is cool, you know, and we all know each other, and we all know each other's cats, and all of our cats know each other's cats. So, but it's draining. And I know this is like long. I didn't think this was going to be like, I think this is 7 minutes long now, but I was like, maybe I'll put on makeup, maybe I'll do whatever. But like this morning I like called the vet and they're like, come in now. So I literally just washed my face with a towel and threw on some sunscreen and like grabbed her, and oh my gosh, it's just been like nonstop. So anyway, that's my little vlog rant about how sad and just stressed I've been over my poor kitties. But they're taken care of. Everything's good. Like, it's just, I keep looking because I keep wanting to see her. Just making sure that they're like okay, that they're just being kitties, that they're, you know, cats should live a life of leisure. They should not have to constantly be hacking or coughing. They should take naps in the sun and play with their toys and eat their food and go back to sleep and napping. I mean, that's the life I want for my cats. So when they're like, you know, when they look so sad and in pain or distress, it breaks my heart. So anyway, that's the sad part of the rant. Now to cheer me up, I got these yesterday. I love blind boxes and toys. I was going to do a separate video for this, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this vlog about how I'm sad, but I'm going to end it on a happy note. So I got 3 of these guys. So we'll see. I'm hoping I get Garnet because she's my girl, but I love all of the characters. So we'll see who I get, right? Okay. Alright, first one. Alright, the characters you can get on the back are Steven Peridot. This is before, no spoilers, but I mean, if you don't know about Steven Universe, this is before she loses all of her appendages. You'll know what that means if you know, watched Steven Universe. Garnet, my girl. Battle Ready Steven. Connie, I love Connie. Amethyst and Garnet. Garnet's my girl. But I will be happy with any of these because I love them all. So let's go. Let's see who I got in my first one. I got Connie. Oh, she's so cute. Okay. Oh, they have little stands. Let me show you. So this is Connie. She is amazing. I love her. I wish they had Stevania. Or Stevani. Connie, Stevani? Yeah. Forget it. I'm so bad at remembering names. Anyway, let's see how she goes. Sorry, I'm looking down. I know this is not the most. So here's Connie. I'm also stressed out because I have like 10 paintings to finish, and then, you know, hooray. But look at, she's got her boots. This is so cute. This is when she has her glasses. I'm not going to say anything about her glasses. Again, if you haven't watched the show, but this is when she has her glasses. Okay, so that's the first one. Got lots of stuff. Next up is this one. Watch me get all Connies. That'd still be cool. She's awesome. I wouldn't care. I mean, oh, I got Battle Ready Steven. You know what freaks me out is that I love cartoons. I know I said that before in my other vlog. So like I love Avatar: The Last Airbender like so much, and I love Korra, you know. I'm a huge Korrasami freak. But like Steven is the same age as Azula. I think that's her name. I keep forgetting her name. I'm so bad at names. Zuko's like crazy like evil sister. And so like I see them and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're the same age. And I think about what I was doing that age and I'm like, I think I'm more like Steven at that age, but like it just kind of like blows my mind. But anyway, there's Battle Ready Steven. This is appropriate. Although she needs to have her sword and wear her fighting gear. Okay, next one, last one. I only got 3 because, you know, my husband's like, you don't need any more. And I'm like, Alright, come on, be a crystal gem. Although technically Steven is a crystal gem. I got another Connie! Okay, so I didn't get a single, I was hoping for Garnet, but that's okay. Connie's cute. I'll keep one in my drawing room and I'll keep one of her out here because she's pretty awesome. But I got another Connie. This is funny. Oh, it's cute. She's cute. Look at how cute she is. I mean, come on. How can you be mad at that? Alright, okay. So that was my silly little blind box opening to try and cheer me up. And it worked. So I got 2 Connies and a Steven. But yeah, so anyway, that's my little vlog and my little blind box opening just to try and cheer me up. If you guys, you know, like if you have pets and you have funny pet stories to cheer me up about your animals, leave them below. That'd be nice. I know my cats are fine. They're totally fine. Like that's nothing life-threatening. I'm not worried about like having to like do anything bad, and if Moot had needed surgery, it would just be sedate him to get polyps out of his ears. Like nothing's life-threatening with these guys. It's just, it's draining. I need a day where like my husband isn't in pain and getting like melanomas cut off of him, and where my cats aren't horrible and in pain and sad. I just need one day. One day. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. I know that like rant videos and vlog videos aren't the most popular, especially on my channel since I don't even really have that many followers. But if you are a follower and you are watching, thank you so much. You really appreciate it. If you want to keep watching and like little things like this, little breaks from beauty, feel free to subscribe. I'm free. I put out new videos every Monday through Friday. I also sometimes put them out on the weekends too if there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I do have some things I want to review very soon. I got some metallic lips from ColourPop, and I have another liquid lipstick to review, as well as a new powder to review from Smashbox. So those are all going to be coming up very soon. I also have the indie makeup that I'm going to be reviewing this week as well. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, stay tuned, come back. You know, like I said, I post every day practically. But anyway, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye.